क्योंकि हमारी नई दुनिया में भी विज्ञान तो काम में आएगा ना, बिजनेस भी होगा, लेकिन रिफाइंड रूप में होगा। अभी का विज्ञान की इन्वेंशन फायदा भी है, नुकसान भी है, लेकिन नई दुनिया में रिफाइंड विज्ञान होने के कारण नुकसान का नाम निशान नहीं। ऐसे जो बड़े बड़े विज्ञानी हैं, उनको ज्ञान दो साइलेंस का, तो फिर अपने नई दुनिया में रिफाइन विज्ञान के कार्य करने में मददगार बनेंगे।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today is day 7. Pilgrimage of Silence. Power of Pure Thoughts. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Pilgrimage of silence. Where will it take us? We go beyond this world of sound, world of talk, world of activity. And when we go beyond, that's where Avyakt Bab-Dada is, in subtle regions. Once Baba was asking, what energy is there to make activity or everything function in subtle regions? And then Baba said, it's the pure thoughts. Like Baba doesn't speak, he's speaking, but there's no sound. So how he is able to communicate with us? No? So when Baba has to give me message, so I don't hear it. But it's like it just being conveyed to me very clearly. I know when in the beginning, when I start just going to offer bhog in the beginning, I wouldn't understand anything. I only see Baba's lips are moving. So when I come, I only describe what I saw there. But I didn't understand because there was no, we are so used to listening words through the sound. But in subtle region, there is no sound. But then as when Baba said, it's the pure thoughts. So my understanding, I start understanding little by little, more and more. And it was amazing that After some time, it became very easy. And even if what I have to convey to Baba, I will convey and then I get the response from Baba. So, how important it is for our journey before we reach to incorporeal world. Incorporeal world also is the world of silence, right? That we know is beyond sound. Before that, we have to be in the subtle realm, subtle region, where I can see Baba, I can hear Baba, I can talk to Baba. So when there is pure thoughts, the mind is very clear and also silent and also very subtle. Mind is very subtle. So it can communicate in silence. Even here, we will start finding that when we have pure thoughts, we kind of start uh, communicating through the thoughts. Same thought will come in the minds of all of us. Or if one thinks, then others will also catch that thought. And Baba says in Golden Age also, your communication, well, there will be language, there will be conversation, there will be sound, but everything will work from that pure thoughts, pure feelings, pure energy. So that means as much the purity within the soul is increasing, the thoughts will be pure. And pure thoughts mean subtle, clean, nothing from the past. Very, very light, very light. And it's then very, very easy to communicate with Avyak Bhavdala. Take through Baba's Drishti, understand what he wants to tell us. Because for all of us, there will be very subtle directions. One is general message for everyone. But there will be time each one of us will have separate direction, signals. So I have to increase my capacity to listen to Baba, to catch signals from Baba. Because Baba is our guide, right? So guide has to always give directions. So keep aim whole day. Today when I knew this what the topic is, like for a while, every thought a pure thought, every thought positive thought, every thought is of benefit to everyone. And it was so good because, as I said yesterday, that what you uh, thinking first is coming to you, right? If I have any thought, negative thoughts or wasteful thoughts for anyone, first it's affecting me, right? Because it's coming in my mind. That is why they say to surrender everything is easy, but to surrender the mind, the way Baba talks of surrender of mind is man manabhav. And Baba compared one manavo as life herb which awakens you, brings you in soul consciousness. Mhm. It's very interesting that there is so much connection of purity with remembrance of Baba also. And there is so much internally contentment, so much power, and very closeness to Baba. So pure feelings, of course, is purity, but also pure feelings has lot of pure love. All are souls, everyone has different part to play. And I have to have relationship with everyone in soul consciousness. Whatever part they're playing, whatever role they're playing. Yes, in the past there was body consciousness. And in body consciousness, we created lot of karmic accounts. When there is body consciousness, there are five vices. And interaction in five vices means what? Lot of heavy karmas, right? Baba call them as sinful actions. Now, after belonging to Baba, we have to settle, right? I remember when I was just early life of Brahman life, Daddy used to say, if you are in soul consciousness, nobody can look at you in body consciousness. And it's true because somehow or other they will not uh, look at your body. Because Daddy Janki used to say, if you are not in body consciousness, and if someone looks at you in body consciousness, you will not feel it. She said, but if you have even little bit body consciousness, then other person's pull will be towards the body. So that pure love, spiritual love, love of soul consciousness will cancel actually or settle karmic accounts of each vice. Could be lust, it could be anger, greed, attachment, arrogance. Right? Just imagine how much we have created for so many births, and all is to be settled now at conference age. And without settling, there can be purification because all that has to be settled, right? Not only settled, but soul conscious new relationships have to be created for golden age. If I only settle, I am ready to go to land of liberation, right? But if I have to go to Jivan Mukti, life of liberation, then we have also to create here elevated actions, elevated thoughts, elevated relationship, and use of all our resources in a pure and elevated way. We use body to serve the yajna, we use money also to serve the yajna. So it's not only settling, right? It's also creating for preparing for Jivan Mukti, preparing for life of liberation. So full purity is when I have created which Baba described as 16 celestial degrees purity, completely viceless, all virtuous. Maryada Purushottam. I think it might be easy to settle, but why not the techniques Baba has given us of soul consciousness? You are settling and creating. Very interesting, right? In soul consciousness, when I look at someone, body consciousness is cancelled, and new, very pure, lovely, soul conscious relationships are created. So, this journey of silence is to take us to subtle regions in corporeal world and prepare for the new world also. Is through this pilgrimage of silence. In silence, it was so interesting this morning, Smurli. You must have seen that. Oh, there were little points Baba gave. If you think like this, you are remembering Baba. Sometimes we think how to remember Baba. If you think of inheritance, you will remember Baba. If you think of home, you will remember Baba. If you think we are all souls and brothers, you will remember Baba. So when you are able to think of any point, so it's not just Baba as a point of light and then only I am remembering Baba. Tomorrow you can underline, but today there were many little points. And I wrote, children, if you think this way, you are remembering Baba. And I thought that's very good because sometimes we wonder know how to remember Baba. When you will remember that Baba is the main actor with us, we all are also actors. Baba is the one who is creator and we are creation. That's remembrance. So after every few versions, sentences, Baba was saying, if you think this way, you will be able to remember Baba. So remembrance becomes like while doing actions, there can be remembrance. And I find it is necessary. Not only when we sit and remember Baba, but whole day we should just be able to say Baba, Vaha drama, it should come this kind of sound. Wonderful Baba, wonderful drama. So purity, pure feelings, pure thoughts. And I think that every day keeps sorting out, right? If anything, because of past karmic accounts, let go, let go. I always remind myself, like Brahma Baba, that in the end, nothing should come in the mind. Brahma Baba he established such a big yagya, how much he surrendered. But in the end, he had no thought. I'm an angel, I'm going to Baba. I always keep reminding, wherever, if my mind is being full, if this is my last minute, what will happen? What is more important for me? To go in that as an angel in my stage of perfection. And we saw Brahma Baba. He just was totally free. There was no pull of any kind. We all have to remember any moment could be the last moment. So if it's last moment, pure feelings, remembrance of one. Pure feelings and remembrance of one, nothing else in the mind or intellect. So if we check our chart, if we pay attention, I think really we feel very good and we feel, yes, we are ready to be with Baba, to go to Baba and clear everything, everything. Right? No pull of any kind. So look into, think about the pure feelings. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Journey. Sakar Murli. Decorating the children with the jewels of knowledge.
स्थापन हो रही है और अवश्य होनी है। तो तुम बच्चों के पास तो खुशी होनी है नहीं, क्योंकि ये तो निश्चय जानते हो बाद से स्थापन जरूर होनी है। बात यह पुरुषार्थ करना है। पीछे यहाँ पुरुषार्थ करे या वहां जाकर के करे जंगल में, वो तो फिर जंगल है। फिर क्या हुआ? हम बैठे बैठो वास्तव में बगीचा भले छोटा है और नया है बिल्कुल, बगीचा तो ये है ना बच्चे, इस ब्राह्मण के बगीचे से ट्रांसफर होना है देवता बगीचे में। देवता तो यहाँ बन रहे हो ना मनुष्य से, तो ये घर यहाँ रहना, अगर सर्विस बाय की नहीं है तो यहाँ रहना तो अच्छा है। अगर सर्विस बाय की कर सकते हैं तो बहुत अच्छा है, इसका जाके कल्याण करें, और नहीं तो यहाँ बहुत अच्छा है। सन्मुख आने के लिए तो लोग कहाँ दूर दूर से आना पड़ते हैं। ऐसे बहुत आते हैं जिनकी दिल होती है तन रह जावे, कुछ न कुछ तो रह जावे, तो रह नहीं सकते हैं जास्ती दिन। यहाँ तो इसको कहा जाएंगे कि अपरंपार खुशी बच्चों के लिए। जिन बच्चों को निश्चय है कि हम ये विश्व का मालिक बनते हैं, तो उनसे और क्या चाहिए। बाकी बाबा कहते हैं पुरुषार्थ करके विश्व की राजधानी में अपने ऊंचा पद पाना चाहिए। तकलीफ कोई नहीं है बच्चे, अपने बुद्धि की तकलीफ है। जो बुद्धि इस तरफ नहीं लगाई जाती है बहुत। तुम किसके भी पास जब ये थोड़ा महत्व बढ़ जाएगा बच्चों का और सबको मालूम हो जाएगा, और तुम कार्ड अंदर भेजेगी ब्रह्मा कुमारी फलानी, तो तुमको दर पर रिसीव करने आएंगे, क्योंकि तुम बच्चे हो किसका जीवन हीरे जैसा बनाने वाली है। तो जैसे जैसे ये अपना ये बढ़ता जाएगा बड़े बड़े सेंटर में, ये दिल्ली जैसे में बड़ा म्यूजियम खुल जाएंगे और वहाँ अच्छी तरह से लिखेंगे कि भारत को फिर से स्व की बादशाही मिल रही है, वहाँ भारत को विश्व की बादशाही मिल रही है फिर से, क्योंकि ये तो सभी जानते हैं। फिर जाती हो भारत को विश्व की बादशाही 5000 वर्ष पहले मिस्र कैसे मिल रही है, ये कोई कम नहीं है लिखत जो लिख जाते, सब खुश होंगे नहीं। ये खुशी की अनाउंसमेंट, ये गॉडली अनाउंसमेंट भारत को फिर से सतयुगी विश्व की बादशाही, क्योंकि सतयुग में आई विश्व की बादशाही एक ही हाथ में, तो सतयुगी विश्व की बादशाही कैसे भारत को फिर से मिल रही है, आज समझो। अच्छा बच्ची बाजा बजा।
मुझको सहारा देने वाले ये दिल कहे तेरा शुक्रिया हो, मुझको सहारा देने वाले ये दिल कहे तेरा शुक्रिया। जमाना जो दे ना सका तूने दिया, मुझको सहारा देने वाले ये दिल कहे तेरा शुक्रिया।
सिक्के दे रूहानी बच्चों पर माता पिता बाप दादा का याद प्यार और गुड नाइट।
Om Shanti. So now let's get our homework and want to invite our angel, Sister Elizabeth. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Angel Sister Bhumika Ben. And thank you so much, Mohini Didi, for those wonderful points. I really appreciate getting some more insights on this language of the soul, this language in the subtle regions, and how to fine-tune our communication, just like a radio, tuning in to those divine vibrations. But what I really appreciate is how we, giving us indications on how we know we're on the right track is by checking our thoughts and the quality of thoughts that we have for one another. And so tomorrow's homework will strengthen that. And we can begin from this evening. Power of pure thoughts. I, the soul, emerge myself in front of Bap Dada in the subtle region, taking drishti from Bap Dada. I, the soul, stabilize in pure and positive thoughts. These thoughts guide me on the pilgrimage of silence and enable me to know Bap and Dada accurately. So let's sit comfortably and take this opportunity with the meditation to really sit in front of Bap Dada and experience the meditation and melodies. Om Shanti. I, the soul, walk the path of silence. In that stillness, I experience my original self as Baba's special child. Taking drishti from Bap Dada, I, the soul, stabilize myself in pure and positive thoughts. Thoughts of the original self means, as is the Father, so am I, the elevated soul. I first have thoughts of my original self, and then automatically I experience pure and positive thoughts for others. These pure and positive thoughts are the basis for the pilgrimage of silence. This pilgrimage is enabling me to truly know Bap and Dada as they are and how they are. I want to walk with you. Please show me the path to silence. I want to be just like you. Your child seeks your guidance. As is the Father, so am I, an elevated soul. When I remember who I am, then I will reach my goal. Pure thoughts for one another, for all my sisters and brothers. I want to walk with you. Please show me the path to silence. I want to be just like you. Your child seeks your guidance. As is the Father, so am I, an elevated soul. Then I remember who I am, then I will reach my goal. Pure thoughts for one another.
sisters and brothers. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yes, in deep silence, be with Baba. Good night. Om Shanti. Good night.